black tourmaline. There are all different colors. There's green, I think watermelon is where the green and the pink. This one in particular is really great for, for clearing negativity as well. A very protective stone. And they say, sometimes it's because of the striations, the formation on the crystal that also helps to clear all the negative energy. This one is double tourmalinated, which means it has a point on either side, so it also helps to move energy more quickly. But yeah, this is a very good protective stone. Vesuvianite was the green one. A little bit harder to remember. And this one Tyler was digging earlier. Labradorite is the name of this one. It has a really great shimmer. This is a very mystical stone associated with transformation and magic. I love keeping this around. It really just helps us to move from one place in our life to another with more ease and grace. Selenite is a great stone as well. This is one that we were talking about when you're clearing or cleansing crystals. You have to be mindful, sometimes the sunlight fades them. This one actually does not like water, and it will disintegrate in water. Again, the name is Selenite.
And Cheryl, that's the one that you have?
Yes, so you don't want to get it wet. Bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, it's a great one just to set in the sun. That'll clear it. But this is highly connected to the angelic realm. It has a very pure, high frequency. And so it's a great one to sleep with, putting it under your pillow if you're having a hard time sleeping. Selenite, it's Selenite. And to bring more peaceful dreams, but it's a really great stone to assist your body in ascension as well, raising your vibration.
So a lot of our conscious minds, consciously we want to change things and shift things. That's a really great one for tapping into your unconscious when you're resting and sleeping. It'll tap in if you're connecting with it before you go to bed and you set an intention to clear something, negativity, or blockages. It will work with removing those because it's connected so directly to that plane.
I guess I'll get into, I have two different types of jasper. There are quite a few. The two that I brought today, this is a red jasper. So it's more connected to the base chakra and the sacral chakra. So it's associated with healing sexual trauma, keeping you grounded. Great for red jasper. Great for grounding. Yeah, I love this piece as well. It's a really, just a really calming stone, very grounding. And this particular one has a little bit of druzy, and they say when it has druzy, it actually amplifies the healing qualities.
What's druzy?
Druzy is where the crystals are a little bit smaller inside. You can see it's almost like a little cave inside. You'll see it when I pass it around. But yeah, ocean jasper is really great for eliminating toxins too.
If you're having a day like today, which speaking, what would you pass around you to help you with speaking?
Amazonite is a great one for speaking. It's a very soothing stone associated with opening the throat and heart chakras, relieving like anger and jealousy. It's a really, really calming stone. So obsidian is a form of lava, and I brought two different types tonight just so you could see the difference. This is a black obsidian, which I think a lot of people are familiar with. This other piece is called Mahogany Obsidian. It's a very strong stone, though, in bringing up truth. So the straight black stuff does it sometimes in a very, I don't want to say harsh way, but it's very powerful. So if you have stuff that you don't necessarily not want to deal with, but it might be coming up really fast, mahogany is actually a gentler way to do that, Mahogany Obsidian. But it's one of those stones that it takes on so much so quickly. It's good, if you're working with it on a daily basis, to wash it under running water every day, just to keep it clear.
Yeah, obsidian in Sicily. When we were in Sicily, it was amazing. We were around this volcano. It's the whole area, the lava coming up, but there were so many emotions that day with everyone energized by the energy. And we were speaking our truth. Everyone was just like right there. There was no buffering. And luckily, there was so much earth between us, this big, humongous crater. That's part of the experience of going there to clear out and really get grounded in the truth. This is in Hawaii as well. There's so much there. And sometimes if the island doesn't work with you, it's based on that energy. If it kicks you off, they say either Hawaii loves you, or if you can't stand being there, if you're not, that's part of the reason, is it brings up so much truth.
There's one that's actually called Atlantisite.
Yeah.
It's a combination of two different stones, which I haven't spoken about yet. Stitchtite and Serpentine. So that's the combination, and that combination is known as Atlantisite. It's said to bring back, you know, if you have a piece, to bring back memories from maybe past lifetimes on Atlantis. And so Stitchtite is the purple one. It has a very calming, soothing, loving energy, really connects to the heart chakra. Serpentine, which I'll also show you this beautiful sphere. And as Sarah mentioned, spheres radiate a strong energy in all directions, so they're really great for expanding energy. And yeah, so Serpentine is known for connecting with the Kundalini energy and helping that to rise in the body. This one is called Lithium Courts. It's a beautiful point. I want to say the formation is known as a cathedral. It's got the little points you'll see when I pass it around. Lithium quartz, it has a coating over it that almost makes it look purple, and it's really great for alleviating depression, clearing depression. It's known for helping to heal plants and animals, and it's also known to purify water. I've never tried it for that, but it's a really nice piece. And again, I just want to mention too, there are so many different properties, thank you, love, different properties with each crystal. I'm touching on just a few, but you know, if you want to check out any books, I'll show you a couple. The Crystal Bible 1 and 2 I have. I heard there's also a third one. Really great, very concise information. Talks about programming, clearing, the different properties of each. If you want one that's a little bit more in depth, the Book of Stones is a really nice one. Goes into more detail. Yeah, it's really, really well done.
Who is it?
This one is Robert Simmons and Nisha. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Crystal Bible.
This one is Judy Hall. Judy Hall, yeah.
So the egg shape, when it's an egg shape, it's balanced in the masculine and feminine energies. And so if you want that particular, there are certain stones that work better for feminine, masculine, but when it's egg shaped, it will balance those qualities out. The yin yang, this is so beautiful.
Yeah. Symbol of fertility, and not just in the physical sense, but in creating, creativity. This one is azurite. It's the blue stone. Really great for communication, connecting with your higher self. Again, alleviating jealousy, anger, fear. And a lot of times it actually grows with a green stone called malachite, which I have a little marble form. Malachite's a great stone. It can be toxic if it's not polished. So again, you want to be mindful that if you have malachite, you want to get the polished form. And malachite is known for being great for PMS, but it also exacerbates any emotion, whether it's positive or negative. So just be mindful if you're in a very negative space, you probably don't want to work with it. But I used to make a little medicine bag for myself because I was dealing with cramps, for those of you ladies who have that. And I would put Moonstone and malachite together because Moonstone is also known for alleviating PMS problems, helping with emotion. Moonstone is very connected to the goddess energy, receptive energy. Intuition is great for strengthening intuition. But it's also a stone that during the full moon you might find the effects are a little bit too strong because it resonates so strongly with the moon energy. So one of the stones that you all mentioned that we talked about a little bit is rose quartz. This is one of the most powerful heart healers, openers, just clears a lot of sadness. It's great for mourning, midlife crisis. And like I said, this particular piece is really a powerful one. Citrine is a great, very well-known stone. I think most of you are familiar with it. It's very much associated with joy, abundance. It's one of the stones we mentioned earlier that actually doesn't need cleansing. And
it will pick up and amplify the energy of other crystals that are around it as well. And so all of these, there was a scientific study done where they took one molecule, they took that same molecule, divided it, they sent the molecule in opposite directions. I think it was 7 miles in each direction. They put a spin on this one. This one took the same spin. And they've replicated this numerous times, the same study. And so with my knowing, I know that you're carrying all of these crystals, all of the energies that are here with you in these crystals that are going out with you. And so we'll grab one of these.